Alright guys, good morning. Ayan, so this is Rick and balik tayo ulit sa biyahe. Balik tayo sa kalsada. Time check tayo 7:47. So sa totoo lang 7 tayo malis no ng ating bahay and we were recording but muntik na tayong maging involved sa isang accident. So good thing na iwasan natin. So split second maneuver. Ang nangyari is may isang motorcycle na bigla na lang huminto on a curve sa gitna ng daan just to check something dun sa kanyang motorcycle, no? So chine-check niya daw yung kanyang step nut ba yun, yung kung saan umaapak yung mga umaangkas, and she did it on a high speed way on a curved. Buti na lang wala tayong nasa likuran. Wala tayong mga nag-split lane split sa gilid. Kundi well, sure yun, kundi talaga nasa accident na tayo. So guys, just wanna call for safe driving, no? I had a safe distance, but with that sudden stop, as in super sudden, as if it was a casual thing to do, no? Na huminto lang sa gitna ng daan without regard sa safety ng other motorist. That is not cool. And yun nga, lane splitting guys, legal or not, it's not about question of legality, it's a question of safety. Okay, buti na lang talaga wala tayong yung mga madadalas na lagi na lang nakasingit sa mga gilid natin, giving us no space to maneuver except to brake, no? Which also gives us a danger naman sa rear part ng ating sasakyan. So anyways, regardless of all of the information about this, all I'm trying to say is that we should all drive safely, you know? Nakita niyo naman tayong mag-drive, di naman tayo mabilis. We always keep a safe space as much as possible. Kapag kaya naman, why not, di ba? I mean, unless it's bumper to bumper traffic, then yun yung hindi na tayo makapag-iwan ng empty space, because why would you put an empty space sa isang bumper to bumper traffic if this motorist naman, mga single motorcycles, would just occupy it? Doesn't make any sense, no? They don't understand the concept of putting in a 4-second rule, the 4-second rule, or 4-second gap between you and the next car in front of you. So it doesn't make any sense. But kapag ganyan naman na kaya maluwag, that's what we do. Yun lang, para sa akin, defensive driving. If di tayo defensive driver, hindi natin yung maiiwasan. Nandiyan na siya sa atin, as in almost. It's just an insured 2 na lang, and she was also shocked. Like, sorry naman siya, hindi naman niya sinasadya daw. Really, you wanna check something sa gitna ng daan and hindi mo sinasadya? Doesn't matter, wala naman nasaktan, walang na-damage na property, but still, you know, drive safely guys. Yun lang. Yan guys, so time check tayo 8:20 ng umaga. So tayo ay huminto muna kanina para mag-almusal at magkape, no? Para mahimasmasan tayo dun sa muntik nating pagkaka-involve sa isang accident kanina, aga-aga nun. Ayun, so okay na tayo. And ngayon, since Saturday, konti yung booking sa area, no? So yung strategy pala natin na i-implement sana natin ngayon, which is hindi tayo aalis ng area hanggat wala tayong kargada, is parang hindi gagana. So balik na tayo ulit ng ating dating lugar sa mga Marikina muna tayo, para doon maghanap ng booking. Ayan, for today. Ayan, so nakikita nyo naman guys, no, kung ano itsura nyo kapag ganyan kayo mag-drive ng mga motorista. Yung mga ganong biglang cut, super dangerous, man. Kala nyo lang astig, but no, it shows how ignorant you are when it comes to driving. Kaya nyo mag-operate ng motor, ng sasakyan, but you don't know how to actually drive safely. So magkaiba po yung dalawang yan, no? driving safely, defensively, and operating a vehicle, totally different thing. Ayan, so nakakuha na tayo ng wow, look at that. What's happening today? What's up, guys? It's Saturday, man. Anyways, ayan, so gaya ng sinasabi ko, nakakuha na tayo ng booking. Ito ay from San Mateo to Manila. Ayan, so tayo ay 3.1 kilometers away. Yan. So sabi ni Lalamove app 2 kilometers lang, pero pagdating kay Waze it's 3.1. Again, like I always say, inaccurate, no? You see other vloggers, content creators, yung ginagamit nilang distance when they're covering or documenting their pickups. They're probably using the Lalamove distance, no? Which is inaccurate. So yan, 3 kilometers away, 15 minutes tayo. Ayan, nandito tayo sa San Mateo area. Na naman masyadong booking here, so hindi tayo makakapamili. Yan guys, so na-contact na natin si client, and ang ipapadala ay mga selfie mirror daw. Ayan, so tsaka mga decors ng mirror, parang mga bula-bulaklak. Ayan, so pick upin na natin going to Manila. Ayan guys, so nandito na tayo ngayon at sa ating unang drop-off. Time check 10:46, no? So na-drop off na natin siya. So 675 yung actual booking, but nag-tip sila ng 150 pesos, which is good. So ang dineliver natin ay mga wedding items, no? Kasi event siya, so punong-puno yan kanina. And then pagbaba natin, they decided to contract us privately, and nag-pick up tayo ng natitira pa nilang gamit from Diamond Hotel pabalik dito, which is just 350 meters lang. So chinek natin yung pricing, and yung Matrix suggested na 300 pesos. So yun, pumayag naman tayo. So that's 675 plus 300 pesos para sa private booking. And then 150 pesos na tips. So yun, unang biyahe pa lang yan. So since Saturday ngayon, as usual, family day yan. Minsan lang yan maging Sunday. So Saturday usually ating family day dinner. So maaga tayong uuwi, ano. And guys, so di pa tayo nagtagal. So nakakuha tayo Manila to San Mateo, 898 pesos. So 20 pieces ng lubid, kasya naman daw sa ating Light Ace. So yan, kunin na natin. Alright. And so maganda naman yung ating booking ngayong chill Saturday morning. So yun nga, so long distance tayo ulit, and well, technically not long distance, pero dire-diretso yung biyahe. Maluwag ang daan dahil weekend, and naman tayo na experience na issues, no? So di na natin na document yung ating loading and unloading due to the request din ng client, for their privacy, kasi nandun yung yung mga pictures nung ikakasal, yung names nila. So naintindihan natin yun, and we respected that, of course, absolutely, why not, di ba? So yun, kaya ngayon dito na tayo sa pangalawang booking nga, papunta na tayo. And mukhang okay naman, ang maluwag naman going there. We'll see, sana hindi masikip yung daan. Ayan. And guys, so malapit na tayo sa pick up point. Mukhang masikip, pero ano talaga, sa Manila tayo. Ayan, so ayan, full tank pa rin. 490 meters away tayo. As long as wala tayong masasanggi, we're good. Okay, maluwag. Ayan. Yeah. Ayan guys, so medyo stuck tayo rito, no? Medyo may checkmate ng konti. So bigla nagsikip yung traffic dito when we were approaching this. So nakaharang tayo sa parang mini intersection. But that is fine. Ganun talaga dito eh. Wala namang impatient or naiinis. Dito tayo sa Kamaynilaan. So ayan, medyo gumagalaw na para makadaan na yung L3 sa likod natin. Yeah, hopefully this Vios can cooperate. Ayan. Yun, nakaraan na. Yan guys, so na pick up na natin no, yung ating Manila going to San Mateo, Rizal. Ayan, technically Rodriguez. Ayan. Yes, so tayo ay tantananan, punuan tayo guys. Wala tayong double booking ngayon. Kung nakikita lang natin siguro yung sedan, yung 200 kg, may chance na kaya natin, but hindi. So okay naman. So this is technically 900 pesos, no? 898. Pero nagtip ulit si sir ng 100 pesos naman. Ayan, so kung mapapansin nyo, dalawang booking lang tayo. Technically tatlo pala. And meron tayong total na 250 pesos na tip. Kasi sa first two bookings natin, isang client yan na nagbigay siya ng 150 na tip. And dito 100 pesos na tip. Ayan. So ito ay mga mga tools mga jack, mga metal cutters, and mga lubid. Yung lubid magagaan yan. Pero nasa 520 lang yung bigat nitong mga to sa kanilang estimates. Ayan. 750 naman yung ating maximum capacity. So kaya. Yan. So nabawasan tayo ng 1 bar kasi malayo rin yung pinanggalingan natin. And ngayon pabalik na tayo. Let's see if magiging sapat ba tong booking na to, or do we need one more? Depending, tignan natin sa oras, sa daloy ng traffic, and sa dami ng booking dun sa area, no? Kung saan natin ito i-drop off. Kasi kung konti lang din naman, it doesn't make any sense na mag-waste pa ng time and fuel cost. Ayan, so tignan natin to. This could potentially be one of our most efficient and rewarding delivery day, no? So mahirap yung mababait yung mga kliyente natin ngayon, mga dream clients to na patas lumaban, and talagang matulungin sila, and very generous, no, sa tips pa lang kasi dito sa Sampaloc, sa area kung saan tayo nag-pick up, medyo mahirap mag-park, but they reserved one for us, no? Sila pa talaga yung nag-stop ng traffic and all. So na-appreciate natin yun, plus yung tip pa, di ba? I mean, this is a good day. Kahit na medyo nakakatakot yung sa simula natin dahil muntik tayong makabangga, this turns out to be a very great day, very good day indeed. Ayan guys, we are 2.3 kilometers away para sa drop off ng ating third and final booking for today. Ayan, so lumabas tayo ng past 7. So time check is 1:18 p.m. Saturday, January 25th. So mag-drop off daw natin to around 1:33 p.m. Ayan, then magpapa-fuel tayo to bring our fuel back up to the full tank capacity. And titignan natin magkano yung nagastos, no, compared sa kinita today, and ilang oras ba yung tinrabaho natin. Then we will compare it dun sa previous delivery days natin to see kung gaano ka-efficient yung maagang aalis and maagang gagarahe. Because I noticed there's a trend, no, na we were very productive sa morning, past until like afternoon, and then during mga 4 onwards, paggabi na, dun tayo nagkakaroon ng mas maraming fuel consumption because mas ma-traffic, kalat-kalat na yung booking since medyo patapos na yung business days. And yun, so kaya we are still experimenting, and then if this is going to be a steady case, no, hindi lang dahil weekend lang ngayon, we will test this on Monday again, Tuesday as well, and then kapag nakakita tayo ng steady trend, ito yung tama nating routine, then that's what we are going to do until magbago yung conditions ulit. Ayan, so once again, this is day 3 of our 13-day challenge, no? And we're just capitalizing on the congestion na nasa harap natin, to give you guys an update. Ayan. Ayan guys, so medyo traffic ngayon, and so far so good. Yung discipline ng the other lane, intact pa rin siya, no? So wala naman tayo nakikita nagka-counter flow, although this is a very tight road, kaya that might be the reason, no? So if we can do it on a very tight road, maybe we can do it anywhere. And guys, so na offload na natin, drop off na natin yung ating third and final booking for today, no? Ngayon ay Sabado, and Saturday is our family day. So may family dinner kami every Saturday, sometimes nagiging Sunday. So yan, kapag natatapat ng Saturday, maaga tayong gumagarahe. Ayan. So ngayon, may tinest tayo, maaga tayong umalis, mga 7 tayo, past 7 tayo lumabas ng garahe, and ngayon ay 1:53. So hindi tayo nag-break, no? Hindi na tayo nag-lunch, although technically yung unang booking natin is past 8 na. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, so 6 hours. 6 hours of driving. Let's see kung magkano ang ating magiging neto for today, such a short period of time. Ayan. Ayan guys, so tapos na tayong magpagas. Inabot tayo ng 521 pesos sa tatlong deliveries. Tatlong deliveries yan. So dalawa sa Lalamove and isang private delivery. So sa Lalamove tayo ay kumita ng 1,274, no? Sa dalawang deliveries sa Lalamove. So kumpitin nga natin mabilis. So yan, 1,274. Ngayon meron tayong, sa first trip meron tayong 150 na tip. Sa second delivery meron tayong walang tip dahil 300 pesos lang yun. So 300 pesos yung second delivery, labas to ng Lalamove, no? Yung pinadagdag nung isang na-meet natin dun sa wedding event. Ayan, then 100 pesos na tip. Ayan, dun sa ating second Lalamove booking. So 1,824 yun ang ating kinita today, no? Minus 521, tayo ay nagneto ng 1,303 sa tatlong biyahe and less than 6 hours. Kulang-kulang, mahigit lang ng konti ng 5 hours. So kung mas mapapansin nyo, mas makakarami tayo agad kapag maaga tayong lalabas. Napansin nyo rin yung traffic going inside this area, no? Medyo matraffic din. So looking for booking around this area at this hour on a weekend might be tough, kaya nag-decide na rin tayo na gumarahe na agad, and may family dinner nga tayo. Ayan, so yun yung ating kinita for today. Around 5 hours, less than 6, just to be conservative. Ayan, 521 ang ating konsumo sa gasolina. Loaded tayo nung pauwi from Manila to San Mateo, so that contributes a bit higher fuel consumption, but that is expected. As long as loaded ka, your engine will work a little bit harder. Ayan. So yun nating day 3, no? Day 3 natin, halos same nung kahapon, pero ng day 2, pero konti lang yung ginugol natin ng oras, no? Ayan, so mabilis na nga nating day 3. So maraming salamat. Alright, so once again, this is Rick. This is the third day ng ating 13-day challenge, and tayo gagarahin na mabilisan. So maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Tayo babalik sa Lunes dahil bukas ay Linggo. Pahinga tayo ulit. Yan. So, thank you so much and have a good one.